What's up, YouTube? We are back with another reaction. Dave strikes again. Heart attack this time. We already did panic attack. This track is gonna destroy me. I'm seeing 10 minutes and 37 seconds. Why this guy makes such long songs? Nowadays, people make albums this long. I need the lyric video, but I will leave, as always, the link to the original video or original song in the description so you can support my man Dave if you didn't already subscribe or like his song. Man, this guy is so good. I guess I'm preaching to the choir here. Let's go. I already know I'm gonna miss so many bars.
Knife crime is at a near record high, with more than 40 blade offences every day in London.
At a youth club in South London, not far from where someone was stabbed less than 24 hours ago, he outlined a direct link between violent crimes, social exclusion and austerity. A study by City Hall found that London has seen an increase of 71% in victims of serious youth violence since 2012. The mayor says this is linked to an increase in poverty, with the highest rates of violence taking place in some of the poorest boroughs.
Before the song actually starts, I know about the knife crime a little bit because, you know, it's in the news. There's documentaries about it. I have family in England, not in London. Yeah, man, I've seen that Bin the Knives campaign. I don't know what's up with the knives over there. It's scary. I go to London once in a while. I don't always feel safe. Let me say that.
I'm panicking. Check what my young G's are carrying. It's blade same length as a javelin. I don't know.
Same length as a javelin. Javelin is out the frame large.
About B-ball, what's happening, but know that it's fucked if he's traveling and we see him. I can't lie, I was depressed at phases. I was 19 when the team nearly left him faceless, hoping that we never left no traces. You know when you're so down.
You know, London was also famous for acid attacks, leaving somebody faceless. Oof.
I'm tired in your house, but you can't sleep cause you got pending cases. I used to love tempting fate.
Did Dave have trouble with the law? Maybe before he got famous? I don't know. Let me know in the comments.
When I was tempting faces, for half my career I was part of that. My best friend got a burner and it's looking like an artifact. Put it in your puffer or your Prada hat. Like fuck panic, that's a heart attack.
Referencing his own song, Panic Attack. It's not even panic. You got the burner. Burner is like a phone. Could be a gun as well. Could be a double. It's a stressful life. That life is stressful.
Yeah, it's like life's so fucked in the time that we're in. We're fighting the world and we're fighting within. Somali dad ran away from a war, now his son's in a war. That's the cycle we're in.
We're fighting the world and we're also fighting within, right? And you know, somebody's father, you know, comes to the UK or Europe, whatever country they are fleeing to. But now the son is dealing with issues, internal struggle.
I know niggas that didn't do time in a bin that have never had freedom of mind. Are you sick? Round here, mate.
I shouldn't have paused it that quick. Even people that have never been to prison are not free because they are trapped inside here.
Way to provide for your kin is in a flip blade, little push bike and a sim. In London, a place where it's nicer to.
That's the gear that he needs to make money. A little knife, a bike to ride from point A to B to do your deals.
Live is only 5 minutes out from the guys on the strip. When man made yay work, heard he a soldier. I know that nigga hasn't got balls like grey work. As I grow old.
Who loves Game of Thrones? Except for the last 2 seasons. We're not gonna get into that.
Change of perspective. I gotta stay loyal to my girl. That's the trait she was blessed with. Restaurants, raves with my brethrens. Life's too short, so we gotta turn up. Man, talk on my ting for the gram, it's intrusive. I never really thought about taking a life till I found out my ex-girl's dad is abusive. I felt how
Hey, you know, if somebody comes for your girl or for your family, we get tribal. We get tribal on their ass.
Could I be a man and not do shit? I'm on the way there now and I don't wanna lose it. But fighting her battles only hurting a girl. How can I protect her from the world when I couldn't even protect her from myself on my grandmother's grave shit?
What happened? I've got a list with suggestions, and there's something about How I Met My Ex. That's a song. Am I gonna find out more in that song? Maybe I should have done that one
It happens
first.
again, I put a knife through a family friend. Most of the women that I know had shit happened to them. So innocent till guilty ain't something that I have to respect. I think back to my youth and I was so ungrateful. How many of our parents had dreams they abandoned so they could put food on the table, intelligent, worthy and able to some.
It's true, you know, sometimes we take it for granted, you know. We have our own issues, of course. But how many parents, you know, just couldn't pursue their dream because they were just worried about putting food on the table for their children.
Somebody's parent, you know? And that affected the way that I see shit. Nightclub toilet. You peed on the seat because you don't know how it feels when your mum's got a clean shit and her boss treats her.
Oh, yeah, you know, especially us little boys. Sorry, man.
Like she don't even mean shit. And she gotta wait for the bus in the rain and it's freezing. The miss said that you won't ever be shit. And you don't wanna cry about dad, but you need him. I grew up so fucked.
Yo, I think I said this in another video. It's like Dave is in my head, you know. The teacher that said that you wouldn't amount to shit. He turned your life around anyway. And then if your father's not around, you don't want to cry, but little boys do need their dad.
But I didn't even deep it. I'm numb to the feeling of grieving. A man getting burdened. African mums on the floor just screaming. It's mad car, try so hard. Death's gotta be easy, cause life's so hard. I was
Is that a 50 Cent line? Miniman?
wishing that I was a white man hard. If I was, then he probably wouldn't life man's dogs. I was dead broke, fam. I couldn't swipe man's card. And time might pass, but I still got
Couldn't even swipe his card. So broke.
stay with it. It wasn't his beef, but I see him try claiming it. That's why he caught a bullet with another man's name on it. Now we can't do leg day or put strain on it.
I don't know what he's referencing here, but maybe somebody who's trying to help some guy or trying to intervene, and then you get shot. It's always something like that, you know. Oh, somebody is drowning over there. I'm gonna jump in, and the guy who jumped in actually drowns, and the other guy gets, you know. I always read stories like that.
Every time you hear me freestyle, put pain in it. I used to wonder, does God have favorites? Touch me, it's dangerous. I wouldn't play with it, cause you can go sleep and have a different type of wake for it. I miss my dogs, unstable, you violate Kristen Ra, turn Chris Benoit. Have him hit from far now, fill him up with bricks and glass. Now my young G's will grip them blast. Have you tried in the
That scheme, yo, that rhyming pattern, and the stripped back instrumental, so you can hear what he's saying and listen to what he's saying, and not just nod your head to the beat. He's speaking. Like he said, I put pain in it.
street? Fuck finding my feet, I could ride, but it's better when I'm riding a beat. My emotions.
He could be in that life, but it's better to ride the beat.
To peak, it ain't a sign of defeat or the weak. I wouldn't see chewed and cried in my sleep. Dropped just 2 racks and told him buy the machine. I'm LeBron in Miami, I provide for the heat. God strike me if I'm lying, I ain't crying in this beef unless the tears coming tatted on the side of my cheek. I provide for my peeps, the lamb white in the seat. So I'm literally a wolf, disguised in a sheep. You have 5
Oh, the lamb white in the seats. You know, the seats of a Lambo with the fur on, I guess, no? So he's a wolf disguised in a sheep? I don't know if I'm getting that right.
figure dreams, I have 5 figure sleep. 5 hours more than enough time that I need. Man, want a fair
Yeah, man, we dream of 5 figures. He doesn't have those 5-figure dreams. He has 5-figure sleep. He only needs 5 hours. I only have 5 hours and no 5 figures.
fight, but I ain't on it when we see him. Fuck honor. This revolver is onomatopoeic. Let it stutter, tutter, when you see him free skill.
Oh, wait. I know that's some kind of technique that he's displaying
Fuck
here.
honor, this revolver is onomatopoeic. Let it stutter, when you see him free
Can't even pronounce that word.
scales. Free seeing, free my niggas till I see him. I wouldn't wanna be him. My OG's Roman, I don't need a Colosseum. You see it?
Roman Colosseum? Oh yeah, that's a nice word.
So I'm playing it good. Let hood politics stay in the hood. Fuck the internet. You see this new generation, they're insta beefing, and I ain't into speaking. When I ducked down, I had him running in a lift like
This new generation, you know, they have beef on
he
Instagram.
missed the meeting. There's no good reason to risk your freedom. The youths them snitching and bitches sneaking. She don't wanna talk about friendship. She just wanna deal with a pipe like I'm fixing leaking. And sleep with a legend like Chrissy Teigen. Where I'm from, the word
John Legend and Chrissy Teigen are married. Hey, I'm catching some of these. Please, just give me a little credit. This is hard. Dave's songs are hard. They are long. They are complex. They are full of emotion, full of bars, wordplay, references I don't know because I'm not from the UK. My native language is not English. Hey, but this guy is so good.
life has a different meaning. Man, smile in your face, but them niggas scheming.
Where I'm from, the word life has a different meaning. Life in prison. Disgusting. But, you know, I felt that.
Try involve me in a flaky dealing. Sistine Chapel, I'ma paint the ceiling. I've been violated and I hate
The Sistine Chapel, I'ma paint the ceiling. Like, was it Da Vinci? No, who did that? That other guy. Michael something? I would say it any day of the week and now I'm blanking. But painting the ceiling, shoot somebody in the head, I'll move on. It'll come to me. Not Da Vinci, the other guy. God damn. The same guy who did the David statue, no?
the feeling. That's why nowadays man hates the preaching. We smile in a visit cause we ain't defeated. The Supreme Court's my mates appealing. I can't breed that girl, that's torture. South London is just slags in a corner and influencers trying to bag them a baller. She a gold digger, I can tell from her aura. A social say princess, she a pauper.
He's explaining it better than I will ever be able.
When it's time for it, need more for my daughter. Call me a talker, but man are getting lined like lambs in a slaughter. It's life threatening and I can tell from the borer. Cut through a nigga like a knife through flora. Feds got the guys on a case and they stalk us. It's a conspiracy like tinfoil hats in a new world order. Touch me, you better have a life insurer. Blood first.
Touch me, you better have a great life insurance.
I got sharks in the water and trust me, I know a killer well, no orca.
Ooh, I know a killer well. No
Have you
orca.
ever seen a nightmare brought to life? Where I'm from, you get chefed on a normal night. Man, talk on my...
You get chefed on a normal... I'm loving these references. These are words that I never hear or use or in English. But I'm loving this slang. You get chefed. A chef, right? A chef has a knife. I think that's where he's headed.
My name, but it's porcupines. Already put it in a prick like a porcupine. Little bro...
Porcupine.
Wanna save for 45, go board a flight. There's more to life. Use on the M6.
You know, a lot of people where he's coming from want to save for a 45 for that gun. But board a flight, he says. There's more to life. Sometimes when you're in that bubble of your environment, you can't see past that wall, that invisible wall. And I know it's hard to get out, but it's possible. There's more to life. But yeah, it's tough.
All the time, we don't need TFL for a northern line. All the best politicians been taught to lie. Where do they buy cocaine when they're snorting white? Are they...
It's fact. You know, haven't they found in the, I don't know, what is it, Parliament or the House? I don't know what they call it in England, in London there. But, you know, like in all the bathrooms, all the toilets, they were swiping, they found cocaine residue, right? So all those people, they do it as well. And they are locking up people for doing it, for selling it. But they're buying... Come on, yo.
Dealers safe on the borderline.
Oh, see? Where are they getting it from? They got a legal line.
It's ironic, cause we don't know where to draw the line. Men see Blue Story, they're mortified. Men see Scarface, and it's glorified. Cause when you're black, everything gets scrutinized. That's why they call it urban.
Shouts out to my man Al Pacino.
It gets euphemized. South London, man, are getting euthanized. I see a youth's demise. I wasn't too surprised. He got soaked, but his right hand scuba dived.
Oh, man, but the multi-syllables, you know, I'm going to have to listen to this again because there's so much to it. There's what he's saying. There's how he's is delivering it.
Don't die by a sword that you used to shine. You can drown for your king. You don't know about Ophelia, cause we got eye.
Shout out to Hamlet.
I don't know about anemia, I took the hard road. We don't know about the easier. One bag of whores and drug paraphernalia. When ends got sticky, had a flicky with Amelia. I mean Olivia. This ain't Libya, this ain't Syria. You act sillier.
The music is gone now. So now he's actually, you know, speaking
let
a
it
cappella.
seep in your skin like Nivea. Who wants to be a millionaire? I won it, never done a game show or trivia. I done Wandsworth, Elstoke Visitor. I done Spring Hill, Grendon, Swinfen, Whitemore, Swell.
What is that? Is that a... Are that towns? Is that a jails? Or is that like where he done trips to sell dope?
Brixton Visitor. I done M-way trips, done shit that I wish I never did because I could have been a prisoner. Is this the shit that appeals to the...
Hey, I'm not gonna incriminate myself, but I have seen in my head those trips. I was seeing this. That's all I'm gonna say.
The listeners, road ain't no amazing life. The end's full of snakes and jails, just a waste of time. I told my young G's, take your time. Fuck jazz, you could really see a major 9. Yo.
Tell my young G's, take your time. There's no easy way. There's no shortcut. Because most of the time, when you do the shortcuts, it's gonna end up the harder way. The easy way is the hard way in the long run. And if you take your time, you might be successful in a sustainable way.
I'm so ashamed of how I used to get figures. Man, sell you a dream like the road things lit and then they leave out the parts where you're burying your niggas or in jail, wondering who's putting dick inside your missus. I'm so fucking determined. I was in intensive care when I was born. Mummy fell down the stairs. Whether I was gonna live or not was something uncertain. I used the word fell with the commas inverted. You see, growing up I had it far from perfect, but nobody did, so I'm a normal person. I gotta be grateful. We all have demons and all see angels, or maybe it's me. A black youth's more than a face on a screen, a number on a laptop or name on a sheet. We got stories.
Yeah, in the media, a lot of youths are portrayed, stereotypically, we all know.
To tell and got places to be from a heart that's the making of me.
I was selling tomatoes. I sat, my leg hurts. I struggled because I didn't want to suffer again. I just wanted, you just make me so upset. 3 times I tried to call me. I wouldn't.
That's a heart attack.
They sent me back. I tried so much. He has not seen anything, yes. I was in detention camp for months and years. I didn't give up. I was not even 20 when I left Africa. I was determined to survive. I was determined to succeed. I didn't know anybody. Nobody was ready to help me. Even when you were born, you were 6 weeks old. This one is not even Africa. It's this nation. I was on the street for 3 years. I had 3 babies in my house. Nobody let me in. Nobody in this nation. I couldn't pay my rent. They bought it. That's coming. I didn't give up. I carried my babies everywhere. And now this is a baby back for all those pain that I go through. Every day I lay in my bed, I'm in pain to see what he's doing to me. Want to kill me. Want to kill me.
Man, these Dave songs, man, they take a lot out of... This is not a gym song. This is not a song like you're gonna go nod your head to. This is something... It's like a movie, right? Every time I listen to one of these days, and I'm sure he has other types of songs as well, but it's like a short movie, and it's playing out in my head, and I'm seeing my own life reflected again. Wow, Heart Attack, Dave. I'm sure I missed a lot, but I'm gonna go back and listen to it again. It's a display of talent, emotion, pain, raw, pure skills. So I'm going ahead on this Dave train. So join me, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.